at the outset that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends. And today we have a very interesting topic. You know, Muslims understand how they try to refute us. As an example, there's a kid, he made 100 videos to refute me, but he don't dare to call me. The other kid, he told the Muslim, who you want me to debate? They said to him, Christian Prince. He made a lot of Muslims leave Islam. So he called me, he hung up on me, he called me, he hung up on me. Actually, I called him. He did not let me ask him a question. And all of them, they are willing to debate me face to face. Only face to face. But nobody dare to give me a call. And the reason is very simple. The one who speaks Arabic is stupid, and the one who don't speak Arabic is stupid. I mean, I understand if somebody who doesn't speak Arabic, he is intimidated. But the one who speaks Arabic, why he don't dare to call? As you know, we open our Skype and we say, everybody is welcome. We don't even know who's calling. You don't even need to challenge me to take your call. Just call and make it happen. When we say to the Muhammadan that you're the one you claim that they are refuting us, they are just a bunch of jokers and they are just kids. The Muslims, you know, they think, okay, well, this guy is, because he is attacking Christianity, so the Christians is saying that, lying, you know, they are lying. But today we have videos, and yesterday we showed you another video from Muslims, if you remember. A Muslim video, and this is the Muslim video, you know, speaking about, those are from Saudi Arabia, this is not from America, saying all kind of stuff about Mrs. Ibn Farooq. But today, somebody sent me a video of a brother, his name is Adam Seeker. I don't know if you know his videos. Actually, his channel is down in the info. I encourage you to support him and subscribe to his channel. As I know Adam, he is one of those who left Islam after listening to me, and him and his family too, all of them. And now he is making videos exposing them. So actually, it was his video who recommended to me, and then I went
Salah behind this
to the original channel. Actually, this is Adam Seeker channel. I advise you to go and subscribe to him, as you see. And he showed where this video is coming from. So I went to the video, the original video, where it's coming from. But the good thing in his video, he made it like instead of watching 46-minute video, you know, blah, 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 talking about Ibn Farooq. So he bet for you, like what is important really. So those are two Muslims from Pakistan, you know, I guess. And they speak Arabic, they knew Arabic supposedly, they are sheikhs. And now because they are sheikhs and they speak Arabic, as they claim, they are exposing the stupidity of Ibn Farooq. But I can tell that those both two, their Arabic is horrible too. Because they only, I mean, from all the garbage he said, this is what you find only. I mean, this guy, whatever he said, Arabic is wrong. But look what they said in this video. Listen carefully.
Salah behind this individual is absolutely impermissible.
I'm not.
Did you hear what he said? It's not about his Arabic no more now. You know, it is more. Praying behind him. You see, the Muslims, they have someone, they call him a sheikh or imam. The imam is somebody he lead the prayer, and I don't know why you need even somebody to lead the prayer. I mean, can't you pray to God without somebody leading the prayer? Now, some might say, well, don't you have a priest? But we don't have a priest. We don't need a priest to lead the prayer. No, we don't. Islam is really a joke. I mean, if you are praying to God, what a prayer leader mean? I mean, why you need somebody in the front of you? And now those people, they are listening to him, and they notice that because he doesn't speak Arabic, he is even changing the Quran. He's not only don't know Arabic. For you who do not speak Arabic, he sound like, he's speaking Arabic. In case you do not know, there's many languages in Islamic countries. They use Arabic letters, but they don't know Arabic. So for them, if we show them something written in Arabic, they can read it. They can read Arabic. They can read, but this is not their language. Still, they don't understand. Like for me, I can read Farsi. As an example, if I open now the Quran, let me open the Quran for you in Farsi. The Persian language. The Persian language is not Arab language, but since Islam occupy and Islam conquer, and Muslims, they force everybody to forget about their culture. So Islam is an Arabic religion, as simple as that. Islam is an Arabic religion. So if we go and look for Farsi, let me see Farsi. Where is the Farsi? Trying to Farsi. I'm just trying to find the Quran in the Persian language. But actually, if I show you here, look. See, this is here. If I look here, look how many they look like Arabic for you. This is Kurdish. This is Kurdish. But this Kurdish is not, I don't understand Kurdish. I don't speak Kurdish. But when you look in the text, it sounds like Arabic, This one, it says Kurdish, but Arabic letters. This one here, Persian. Let's see the Persian. We found the Persian one. Okay. So if you look now at the Persian, this is the Persian language. If you look at the right, and you look at the left, look the same. It's the same. So this is what this potato, the ketchup boy, he do. He is reading in his own language, using our letters, Arabic letters. He don't speak Arabic. He don't know Arabic. And because it's part of their language, they are using our letters. So all what you need to do is just read the letters. So he can read here. He can read, but he don't know Arabic. However, this guy, he claimed he have a master degree in Hadith. You don't have a master degree in Hadith by studying Hadith in English. You have to know Arabic, literally. And then you claim to be a sheikh. And sheikh mean as a person who have to recite the Quran. You have to read the Quran in Arabic, not in any language. You cannot read the Quran in different language when you pray. The Islamic, as we said, Islam is a Arab supremacist cult. Everybody have to bow down to the Arab God, speak the Arab language, pray in the Arabic language, even if you do not know the Arabic language. So those guys, they sat together and they said to themselves, how in the world this guy, he called himself a sheikh? And why he is lying to people saying he's a sheikh? Is he a sheikh? Obviously he's not. Because a person who is a Muslim sheikh, the minimum requirement is to know Arabic. You see, this is why the Muslim, they call Didat Sheikh Didat, but Didat don't speak Arabic, so he's not a sheikh. Zakir Naik don't speak Arabic, he's not a sheikh. So how they become scholars? In Islam, it is a must. You don't know Arabic, you are nobody. So those two, Abdul, they are sitting there and they are talking about why Sheikh Uthman is disqualified to be considered anything.
Behind this individual is absolutely impermissible.
I'm not a mufti, but I will issue a fatwa. Salah behind Uthman bin Farooq. Okay? Al-Miskin.
Al-Miskin. Miskin in Arabic in the Muslim language, let us say, the Muslim language, when they call somebody miskeen, like he is stupid and we feel sorry for him, you know, like he's, you know, like we cannot humiliate him more than he is already humiliated, you know what I mean? Miskeen. So this is a Pakistani guy, he learned 2 Arabic words maybe, and he recites Quran, by the way, and I heard him recite in Arabic. But I invite him to call me and show me how good he is in Islam anyway, including Arabic. As long as you are making fun of Uthman ibn Farooq, I want to see how this beard work. Why the Muslims avoid talk, you know, call me, I will not speak to you nice, and let us see how you can do better than Uthman. Uthman is a fool, I understand. I mean, those guys, the two, they did not notice that Uthman even teaching that Muhammad is the Messiah. Are you telling me until now you never heard Uthman saying that Muhammad is just another Messiah? Abraham is a Messiah? Moses is a Messiah? This is a new religion. This is a new religion. There's no Muslim belief there's Muhammad is a Messiah. In any way, in any mean. So, like if you try to make it, to fix it, he says, in the meaning of bringing religion, Prophet Muhammad is a Messiah. No. There's only one person, his name is the Messiah. You are a fraud. So why those Muslims from the beginning did not go and expose him that he is fooling and lying? I will tell you why. After we exposed him and his smell became so stinky, it is too much to cover up, otherwise they were covering up. Now you notice that this guy is horrible? Now you notice that this guy don't know Arabic? Now? I mean, this guy is in the internet for more than a year or 2, I don't know. He became famous after the silly visit of David Wood. David Wood decided to do a philosophy class. So he went all the way to San Diego, and he took with him 2 musketeers. And they went to the booth of Uthman, and they did not debate him. They started talking about philosophy. And then Uthman became famous thanks to David Wood, the philosopher. So, so all this time you did not notice that this guy is saying stupid things. Like, did you see the intro of my video? In the video, it says, Uthman, he said, that Muhammad is not Abrahamic. Muhammad is what? He is not Abrahamic. Watch it. Listen. I mean, do you know why we have those characters in our intro? Because they are the idiot of the village. They are the best to help us to expose Islam. We can't find better people than them. This is your friend Uthman saying that Muhammad is not Abrahamic. So all of you Muslims, you lie to us. When you say Muhammad, he was worshipping Abraham, and he is from Ishmael, and the guy that, you know, he just smashed the whole religion, and he said Muhammad is not Abrahamic.
He doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned if this book was from other than
Did you hear it?
Pagan.
Quran is
The people of Mecca were Abrahamic faith. Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. He doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? He doesn't know who Gabriel is. I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith.
So Muhammad, he became a prophet. And he never heard of Gabriel. Just take a note, Abdul. That's mean he never know the God of Abraham. Because there is no way this guy, I mean, he just said, we heard him saying he's Abrahamic. He don't even know who is Gabriel. So what this guy was doing for 40 years, watching cartoon? All of them, they want to debate me face to face. Face to face, Christian Prince, I challenge you. And this guy, he called me Christian Princess, wearing burqa. Oh, burqa. The Fifi, I will go, Fifi, I will go all the way to America. All the way to America, I challenge him. He's a coward. He's hiding, you know. What the heck? Why you want to go to America, my friend? We can do it now. What this drama is about? Maybe hijab. Who are you to debate? Christian Prince? Sure. He called me. He hung up on me. And he did not let me even say a word. Did you say that? Yes, I did say that. I was quoting your stupid prophet. He hung up on me. What the heck? So now those two Abduls are feeling so upset because this guy is really screwing around with their religion. And look how friendly their faces there is, you know. Masha, smash Allah. You know, so you know, look what we, the Arab, what we did to those people. We went there, we occupied their land mostly. We forced them to change their names. They start dressing like us. Look at them. Why you are dressing like an Arab? Are you an Arab? I mean, what a fraud. You see, Islam is not a religion. Islam is how to humiliate other nations. The Arab supremacist. So I go to Pakistan, you have to say my words. You have to use our names. You have to wear our clothing. Even your food, you have to eat as we eat. You are subdued. And now those two guys are giving advice. And actually, if you read the video title, by the way, it says, Salafi Uthman ibn Farooq, what a joke. Do you see the title of the video? This is not my title. Salafi Uthman ibn Farooq, what a joke. Salafi mean those who follow the old style of Islam. Like Salaf is the previous generation. The one goes all the way supposedly to the companion of Muhammad, who they are nothing but a bunch of thieves and gangs and rapists. This guy is Salafi. This guy is an idiot. I mean, you go and see how he was talking to the homosexual. Almost he gave them a hug. And suddenly he became so peaceful and so friendly. And, you know, yeah, he lives in America, but he can do. So those guys, they are trying to find a solution, how we can fix it. I mean, this guy, he making big poo-poo. And his poo-poo became so wide. And the smell is all over. So now we are going to fix it. How? We warn the Muslims and we tell them this guy is doing poo-poo. He is not doing dawah. This is poo-poo, friend.
Fatwa. Salah behind Uthman bin Farooq. Okay? Al-Miskin. Yak al-Jahil is haram.
You know al-Jahil? Al-Jahil means the ignorant. Jahil, you know, the Muhammadan, they call a relative of Muhammad, his supposed his uncle. They call him Abu Jahl. Abu Jahl, the father of ignorance. For sure, this is a fake name. I mean, Islam is the religion of a bully, you know, they bully. The second, you don't agree with them, they start bullying you. But in this case, they are bullying the guy, yes, but he is a bully himself, right? And he is a stupid too. And he claimed what he don't have. I mean, at least go and read. I mean, how in the world this guy, he recite Quran, and he do not know how to read the Quran? And now those two Abdul, they gave us example of how he do not know how to read the Quran.
Definitely. 100%.
He's not reliable. He's going to change.
He is not reliable, brother.
Change the disciplines. He's a Google Sheikh. You is haram.
Definitely. 100%.
He's not reliable. He's going to change the disciplines. He's a Google Sheikh.
You know, Google Sheikh. I like that, you know. I wish he's a Google Sheikh. Because Google Sheikh, at least he can get some answers to be correct. This guy, he is not a Google Sheikh, my friend. He's a Google Sheikh. You wish. You wish. You know, and by the way, your prophet is not a Google prophet. You know, if I search right now, how long the sperm will live inside the women in Google search engine, we will find it says 5 days. If we ask your prophet, he will say 40. So who is the Google Sheikh? What's wrong with Google Sheikh? How long semen live? Here we go. I asked a Google Sheikh, you know. 5 days. If we go and ask your prophet, it's 40 days. So you need to fix your logic. Google don't give you stupid questions, answers usually, unless it's written by a stupid person. But your prophet, he gave us stupid things. When your prophet, he claimed that the women, you know, when she have sex with the man, the sperm of the man, he will stay there for 40 days. يجمع في بطن أمه 40 يوما. He will be collected. Semen is, you as a human, by the way, you are a collection of semen, not one semen. So you will be collected in the belly of your mother for 40 days. 40 days you are alive there, brother. Yes, brother. And let me find you the hadith, because I don't want people to say I just said something is not true. See, we use Google when we need to, because we are using the internet, but we use their Muslim website, and that is the best. Let us see. This is the Prophet of Allah. Genius. He knows everything. He knows everything. Look at this. Who can beat that? And this is in al-Bukhari and Muslim. Smash Allah. The Messenger of Allah, and look, the Messenger of Allah have a degree, by the way. I mean, did you notice the Muslim, they say, right away, when you say, you read Muhammad name, they say BBUH. It's like a certification, you know, like BBUH. They can't even say his name without praising and worshipping. You know, I mean, you know, we Christian, we worship Christ, and we say Christ. We don't say peace be upon him. And he is our God. So the truthful, the receiver of the truth, brother, that's deep. I mean, who can beat that? Muhammad is a receiver of a truth, brother. He used to work in Wi-Fi transmission, G5. He is the coming future of G6, brother. G6, not J6, okay? Because this is the future of Islam, supposedly. You go to heaven, you do nothing but sex. So the truthful, the receiver of the truth, I mean, he received a lot of truth, we have to admit. Okay, what he said, the receiver, please, Mr. Receiver, can you tell us what you received? So now the prophet, you know, because he is the receiver of prophethood and messages from God, and everything he knew is coming from God, remember that. And you know, the funny hadith saying that Muhammad used to receive the inspiration from Allah as a sound of a bell. And then the funny is how he received it in a sound of a bell, and then it came in Arabic. So I assume that Mr. Sheikh Uthman Farooq, he should sound like a bell from now on. Do you think that Allah, he gave him a sound of a bell, and then Muhammad, he translated that? So now let us see what Prophet Muhammad, the receiver of the truth, he got from a message from God. He just received it. He just received it. You heard it. You heard it yourself. The prophet who received the truth only, he informed us saying, the creation of you, humans. Look at Muhammad, you look at you down like, you are humans, your creation. By the way, this is how I talk to people too, right? You know, I go to the store, I say to the women behind the cashier, I say, you human, how much you charge me? And she look at me and she say, what the heck? Where does guy he think is coming from? Human, okay. Is gathered in the form of semen in the womb of your mother for 40 days. So Abdul, you are upset from the stupid Ibn Farooq that he says stupid things, and you are not upset from your prophet saying all this dumb, all this poo-poo. 40 days. And what the semen is doing there for 40 days? Unbelievable. So you're upset from Ibn Farooq and his stupidity, but you're not upset following a prophet like this? 40 days. Then we go to Google, it says that semen can live for a maximum of 5 days. So in this scenario, brother, who is better and more qualified to be a sheikh? Sheikh Google or Sheikh Muhammad or Sheikh Ibn Farooq or you? I say Sheikh Google is doing better than all of you together, and you are a horrible teacher to teach us anything. And look, the prophet, the truthful, he is the truthful. He received this from God, brother. You see, many of us, we receive messages, but not from God. Like you receive message in Skype, maybe from your cousin. He received message in, in WhatsApp. The other one, he received a message in TikTok. The prophet, he received message from Jibreel. Jibreel. And Jibreel don't lie. Muhammad don't lie. Allah don't lie. So how we can receive a lie? It's impossible. Is it? This is a lie or not? And if you read it, if you continue reading, you will die more laughing, actually. So those Abduls, I see here like a very clear form of hypocrisy. If you are a person who speak against wrong, well, you should go and be against your prophet, because nobody teaches stupid things as your prophet did. I believe Uthman is just a victim. He's trying to do his job. I mean, he's a Muslim, what he can do. And he want to show the Christian that they are wrong. And, the prophet taught us we can do taqiyya, which means we can lie. So what the problem? As long we are allowed to lie, brother. What's your problem? We go back to the video to understand more why Prophet Ibn Farooq, peace be upon him, he is not qualified to be the last messenger of Allah. Look at this guy, at his eyes. Look, let me zoom in, when he talk.
Fatwa, Salah behind Uthman bin Farooq, okay? Al-Miskin, yak al-Jahil is haram.
It's haram, brother. It's haram. Haram. Abdul, let me correct you. No, it's not haram. Do you remember when the caliphate, he received a complaint from Abdul like you? And he said, we get tempted by a homosexual imam. And still the caliphate, he says, so what? The Muslim guy, he said to him, we are being tempted by his mom. So if a homosexual in Islam, he can be your imam. And you Muslim, you claim that you are against homosexuality. And then we find that your prophet himself was a homo. His uncle was a homo. And the whole family was a homo. Read my book, Six in Allah. And your God, Allah, is a homo. And we can prove it. But look at this. This is the caliphate. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. So don't tell me this is a weak hadith. This person, he came to the caliphate. And, oh, hold on. This is, this is the hadith. We can read this one. So he came, he went to Uthman. This person, his name, حدثنا قال محمد بن يوسف حدثنا الأوزاعي حدثنا blah 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 عن عبيد الله blah 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 blah. So عبيد الله بن عبدي بن خيار, her name is Khiyar, cucumber, mashallah, that he entered into Uthman ibn Affan, Ibn Farooq himself, while he being assigned, which means he became the caliphate. So he said to him, you are the chief of the Muslims in general, and you see what befalling to you. We are led in Salat, prayer, by a leader of al-fitna. What the heck? Fitna, he is doing fitna, troublemaker. Troublemaker, temptation, you know, like, you know, man, too much garbage. Trial, afflictions, etc., etc. Look, the Muslim explained to you what fitna mean. Then, and we are afraid of being sinful in being following him. Uthman ibn Farooq said, As-salat, the prayer is the best of all deed, brother. So when the people do the good deed, brother, do the same as they do the brother. And avoid those who do bad deed, brother. As Zuhri said, in our opinion, one should not offer salat behind a feminine person unless there is no alternative. Sahih al-Bukhari. What a scandal. Unbelievable. Okay, we go back to the video. I mean, when this video is going to be over? We did not even start 20 seconds of the video and we made a scandal out of it. What the heck? When this guy will play the video so we can hear what he said. This Christian prince, he keep making comment, you know? Unbelievable. Never give him the mic. The second you give him the mic, things go wrong, brother. Right? So, okay, so now this guy is not good to be a sheikh. We get that. Why? Wow, what happened? What happened? Explain to us, brother, more. Because, you know, we don't know Arabic like you, Pakistani boys.
Definitely. 100%.
He's not reliable. He's going to change the disciplines. He's a Google sheikh. You can tell he Googled stuff.
Definitely.
He's been done recently for plagiarism.
Yeah.
He
right?
What? He didn't, what?
Definitely.
He's been done recently for plagiarism.
Yeah. What?
Right?
What?
He Googled stuff.
Definitely.
He's been done recently for plagiarism.
What?
He's been done recently for plagiarism. He's been done recently for plagiarism. He's been done recently for plagiarism.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why you are saying that? You are a liar. Ibn Uthman, Ibn Farooq, he is following the steps of the Prophet. If we ask your Prophet where he got his story about Al-Khadr, what about Alexander the Great, the guy with the two horns, Zulqarnain, or the seven sleepers, or Sulaiman speaking to or listening to the ant? All of them, they are stolen from somebody. So why Uthman ibn Farooq, he cannot do what the Prophet did? I don't understand, brother. Explain yourself to me, please. Please.
Right? He's stealing whole section to be a local imam. You are not fit to do a nikah?
What the heck? You are not fit to F people? Suppose it is Gabdul. He want to say you are not fit to do marriage. You know, it's a marriage ceremony. I mean, this is how stupid those people are. The word nikah means to F somebody, not to marry somebody. How we can prove that? You know? Muhammad, he says, when your wife, she have menstruation, do everything with her except nikah. Oh boy. He is not fit to do nikah. What do you mean? His penis is not working? What the heck? Why you are getting so personal, my friend? Come on, don't go that far. Look what the Prophet said about nikah. What nikah is? The Muslim, they fool you. They don't speak Arabic. I mean, this is our language. Nikah means to F somebody. So this is your Prophet saying, when your wife, when your woman, she have menstruation, do everything except nikah. You see it? And this is the word nikah in Arabic. So nikah is not marriage as they lie to you. I remember once a Muslim kid, he went and he said, in the Bible translation, there is the word nikah. I searched, I found that the translation, I did not find that word nikah, but then maybe somebody fix it, correct it for this guy. But then we found that this guy is called the Van Dyck, and he is a person who learned Arabic from Muslims. So he is using the word nikah, but this is translation, and we don't accept it. Muslim, they have a million translation for the Quran. This is a false, and we Christian, we will never use the word nikah. So this is a fool. He learned from the Muslims that the word nikah is used for them now as a word mean marriage. But the word nikah mean to F somebody, and the proof is in front of you. What the Muslim translate the word nikah here? It says everything except sexual intercourse. You see it? Do everything with them. They are their wives. This is not a woman you will marry. And you will notice Muhammad is always, he is under the influence of the Jews for every decision he make. Do everything except nikah. اصنعوا كل شيء إلا النكاح. Do everything except nikah, which means to F somebody. So now this guy, he want to say to you that Ibn Farooq is not qualified to do nikah, which means, according to his understanding, marriage, you know. Why? Let us say he meant marriage, and this is what it meant, right? Why? What happened exactly? Why he cannot do the marriage? Why?
For anyone, you are not fit to make Jum'ah khutbah. You are not fit to lead a prayer. Balki, you need to get your own tajweed checked, because in your own prayer, you still need to recite Quran mujawwadan.
You need to recite the Quran mujawwadan. But this guy do not even do not know how to read two words in the Quran, not even in the Hadith. Do you remember when he was talking to those guys, you know, in San Diego, and he was reading for them supposed in Arabic, and I was dying laughing. What kind of Arabic this Arabic is? Masahat, al-masahat. Well, we never heard of this word, but you know, al-masahat.
So please go back to school, young boy, and get you know.
Like I was saying, this guy, he's going around acting like a sheikh, telling people, well, you've got that stupid dawah man next to him, telling people he's got a master's in hadith.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I saw the master. He wrote, you know, actually I saw ketchup on it too. You know, guys, how somebody he have a master degree in hadith and he do not know how to read Arabic? That's a good question. So you study hadith in which language? It's like, you know, maybe some people don't understand, like, you can be a Christian priest and you don't speak Hebrew or Aramaic or Greek. You can. Because, you know, Christianity is not based on a language. It's based on the meaning of the teaching. We do not need to pray in Hebrew or in Greek language or in Aramaic language. We can pray in any our language. We can speak to God in any, even if you are mute. You speak in your heart, in your mind. Islam is different. Islam is Arabic, Arabic, Arabic. The prayer in Arabic, the reading in Arabic, the recitation in Arabic. Even their names have to change to be Arabic. So this guy, he claimed that he have a master's degree, but he do not know how to read Arabic. How he got his master's degree? Ketchup. Thanks to Mr. Ketchup. He wrote his degree by ketchup.
Young boy, and get you know.
Like I was saying, this guy, he's going around acting like a sheikh, telling people, well, you've got that stupid dawah man next to him, telling people he's...
My brother, why you call the guy stupid dawah next to him? Why you are doing that, brother? Have you ever heard of a Muslim is a stupid, first of all? Being a Muslim, my friend, being a Muslim, already you are smart. Already you are smart. Look, you are following a prophet who promised you a lot of virgin in heaven. That is a smart promise. And this is a proof that he is not a pimp. He is a true prophet. And you have a God who is right now working, making those women and shaving their legs and making them so smooth. It take Allah 1,000 years to smooth the skin of each one of them. I mean, this God is so slow. If it's going to take him 1,000 years to smooth the skin of each one of them, I mean, this God, he never heard of Vaseline. Why you don't create them right away with the smooth skin? Why you are smoothing them now? I mean, 1,000 years to smooth it? Why? I mean, isn't the Muslim, they say, if Allah wants something, he say, be. Is going to be. So now he created the women, and her skin is so bad. So bad. Now I understand why women, they put lotion, man. They are doing the act of Allah. They're trying to be smooth. I better stay away from this topic if I want to live. It's not safe. It's not safe to go in that direction. So, okay, so brother, what happened? What happened?
Acting like a sheikh, telling people
Mujawadan. So please go back to school, young boy, and get you know.
like
Young boy? Go back to school, young boy? I mean, come on. That's too much. The guy, he have a big belly, and he is a hero.
I was saying, this guy, he's going around acting like a sheikh.
What do you mean? He's acting like a sheikh, huh? Did you see how he challenged Christian Prince? If he is not a sheikh, how he challenged Christian Prince, saying to him, Christian princes wearing burqa, come here if you are a man. And my friend, I have invitation for both of you, as long as you claim to be sheikh. Can you come here and shake our faith? Can you? I mean, Uthman ibn Farooq is a coward, and he's a potato, and he's intimidated. He's afraid if I ask him to read one verse from the Quran, he will not be able to read it. And I know this is why he is not even coming. It's very embarrassing. What about you both? Both you are blah, 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 blah. And you are sheikhs. And supposedly you know Arabic very well. I invite you. You are welcome. I want to see if you are the same quality of Uthman ibn Farooq or better. Because talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. So you are going after this guy and his stupid mistakes because he's stupid, I agree. But are you smarter? Prove it. Call us.
Telling people, well, you've got that stupid dawah man next to him, telling people he's got a master's in hadith. What type of master's in hadith is this, that this man can't read a verse of the Quran correctly whilst looking at it?
He cannot read the verse in the Quran while he is looking at it. Did you hear? So, you know, I remember once the Indonesian Muslim, they made a video, say Christian friends do not know Arabic. Oh, no, hold on. Mimi Hijab, when I spoke to him, he says to me, can you recite this verse for me? And he played my recitation. I said, you idiot, you just did. I just did. Isn't this my voice? I mean, look how stupid they are. He's asking me to recite the verse. And he played my voice, reciting the same verse. So why you are asking me? I just did. Isn't this is my voice? Do you have a problem with it? They are so cute. Unbelievable. They are so flexible. Very flexible. You can put them anywhere you want. You know what I mean. Okay, this is now, this is our friend here, Adam Seeker, speaking. I will skip this part. By the way, the link for his video is down there. You can watch his video. It's in the info. And the link for those guys too is there too. You can watch their video. Now here things will get even more horrible. Sheikh Uthman is going to read. You want to hear Uthman reading?
Comprehend.
ولوطا إذا قال لقومه ولوطا إذا قال لقومه
ولوطا إذ قال لقومه.
He's changing the words. He's not only do not know how to read, he is changing. He is adding new words in the Quran. Unbelievable. Okay, Abdul. So this is the problem now with this. Isn't it your Muslim says that the Prophet received 7 Quran? Make it 8. I mean, come on. 7 Quran. By the way, why Prophet Musa did not receive 7 Torah? And Abraham received 7 whatever. And Musa's and Jesus. Why nobody received 7 books? Your Prophet 11:7:11. You know, what are your Prophet? Why he received 7 books? Huh? 7 Quran? And then the Muslim, they said to us the Quran was preserved. And the Quran is so clear. When the Quran says, oh sorry, Muhammad he said, Aka Allah. that the reason Allah sent 7 Quran, because it's impossible for the Muslim to understand one Quran. Guys, listen. I want to show you something. You like my English, don't you? Be honest with me. Like sometimes people, they try to correct me. Thank you very much, by the way, correcting me in my English. But trust me, 50% of those who listen to me, they like my accent. They love it, you know? Like I speak to people, they say to me, where are you from? I feel like I'm an alien, you know, like those Americans, they're asking me, where are you from? I look down at them. They speak good English. I don't. And they are asking me, where are you from? You have a nice accent. I feel so proud. They don't want to say to me, your words is wrong. You have a nice accent. And I know what they mean exactly. Like, what the heck he's saying? We have no idea. Anyway, this is a true story, by the way, Sahih Bukhari. So, the Prophet, he claimed that Allah, he sent him the Quran, one Quran first. Then Muhammad, like, he scratched his head and he scratched other places. And then he told Jibreel, you know, Jibreel is the guy, the pizza boy, you know, like, you know, Tony, come Tony, go Tony, you know. So Jibreel is the, you know, the pizza boy. They always, you know, this God, he sent the pizza boy always. So, Muhammad told Jibreel, peace be upon him, listen to me. My people, they cannot understand one Quran. They are not capable. What the heck? Look, all this is Sahih. This is very Sahih. This is Sahih. So don't tell me this is weak and, you know, this garbage, right? Yeah. So Allah told him one Quran. Muhammad, he rejected. He said, no way. Do you know how stupid my people are? Allah did not understand. I mean, what do you mean? You know, Allah is not an Arab. Remember that. I mean, he speaks Arabic, yes, but he did not live between us. So he did not understand. So Muhammad explained to him, he says, listen, Habibi, listen. My people cannot do one Quran. So Jibreel went to Allah and he asked Allah to give another Quran. The same Quran, by the way, it's the same Quran, but different words. So he went up to the sky, he told Allah, Allah, he gave him second Quran, different way. Muhammad, the angel come to him, he said, okay, Allah, he gave you second Quran. But he said to him, Habibi, you have no idea. My people are very slow. They cannot handle one Quran. Jibreel, he went to the sky again. And he sent him another, look at the translation here. The guys, look at the Western translation. Another style. Look at the style. The style is different, brother. The style. My people, they are not capable of reciting one Quran. They cannot, which means they don't understand, they cannot, you know. So Allah, he sent him third Quran. He said to him, my people are not capable for, you know, to one Quran, to 2, 3 Quran. They want more. So, you know, Allah sent him the 4th Quran, 5th Quran, 6th Quran, 7th Quran, etc. But the reason for this lies Muhammad he made is the following story. As you see here, there's 2 Muslims. They were reciting the Quran, but reciting the same verses, supposedly. I heard Hisham ibn Hakim, or Hakim, reciting Surah Al-Furqan during the lifetime of Allah Messenger. So Muhammad was alive. I listened to his recitation, and I noticed he recited in a way other than Allah Messenger he taught us. Did you hear it? This is different from what Muhammad said before. I was about to jump over him while he was still in prayer. But I waited patiently. And then when he finished the prayer, I put my sheet around his neck and I pulled him like a goat, you know. And he said, who has taught you this surah which I have heard you reciting? Hisham said, Allah Messenger taught me to say it. The other guy said to him, you are a liar. You are telling a lie. Or he taught me the same surahs, the same verses in different way from the way you are saying it, which means different words. Then I started leading, drag the guy to Allah Messenger. And I said, "O Prophet of Allah, I have heard this man reciting the Surah Al-Furqan in a way you have not taught me." The Messenger of the Prophet, he said, "Okay, Umar, release him, release him. Recite, Hisham, recite for us." Hisham start reciting. So he recited in the way I heard him reciting. Allah Messenger said, "Oh, it was revealed like this." And then he said to the other guy, "Now you recite it, Omar." "Okay, Omar, go." Omar, he started reciting different way. Muhammad, he said to him, "Oh, okay, this is the correct way too. Allah, he gave me the Quran in 7 ways. So look what happened. If the companion of Muhammad, they heard this before, they will not fight, right? If Muhammad said to them, "Well, Allah, he gave me the Quran in 7 ways," they will not be surprised from each other saying it in different ways, right? But they were surprised to the point they will fight. So obviously Muhammad now is trying to cover his ass and his lies. He could not recite the same verses twice as he did before. He add words, he forget words, he take words, he change words, claiming now that there is a 7 way. And this is obviously proof that he is a false prophet. The Muslims, they say that the Quran written by the Almighty God or sent by the Mighty God, and it is in the best Arabic. Is that correct? Well, if it's in the best Arabic, why Allah he need to rewrite his Quran 7 times to make it clear to them? Do you understand me, people? If Allah he make the recitation clear, and he made the Quran clear, and Allah is writing a clear Arabic, do I need, imagine I have my books, I will rewrite the deception of Allah 7 times. Why? Because first time people couldn't understand. Second time they couldn't understand. Third time it's not working. Fourth time, 5th time. What a horrible author. So if the Quran written by the Almighty God, then the Almighty God, he did not need to rewrite his book many times in order to make it clear to them or make them capable of doing it. And then we find a verse from the Quran, it says, Allah will cause the Quran to be forgotten. Chapter 2, verse 106. None of our revelation do we abrogate or cause to be forgotten. Muhammad, he forgot Quran. And now he is claiming that the one who make him forget it, it's Allah. But ask yourself, why does God, he want to send a word of God and he want you to forget his words? What sense? And at the same time, the Muslims, they say that to us, that Allah, he will never allow the Quran to be destroyed. Will forgotten is destroyed, is gone. And then, but we substitute and look at the word abrogate. Why Allah is abrogating his Quran in the same day? If you go and read the interpretation for this, you will find that the Arab, they were saying to Muhammad, they were saying, Muhammad, he made Allah, he received Allah from his God. In the morning, he changed it second morning. He changed it second morning, not even second year. Chapter 2, verse 106. And as you see, we are not going to show you my own interpretation. You know, I'm not a Muslim, I'm not a Sheikh, I'm not a follower, so I will go and see what they say, what they believe, right? So this person, as you see here, this is Tafsir Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad. This is a person who was alive in the time of Muhammad. So it says here, in the reference of the claim of Quraysh. Quraysh is the tribe of Muhammad, who said that the Prophet Muhammad, why you command to do something, then you forbid it, saying, do the opposite. Okay, how long? Is it something with Muhammad, he changed his mind second year, 10 years after? No. A day after. Sometime even 8 hours after. Read. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. When the disbeliever began to dry the matter of abrogation, saying that one day Muhammad enjoined his companion to do one thing, and then the next day he forbid it. But when? The next day? The next day. Do you see it, Muslims? This is not my statement. So, if Allah, He made Allah, and He gave us the law, and then we go to sleep, we wake up, we find that Allah, He changed the law. Forget about yesterday law. So what Muhammad do, he says stupid things, like Ibn Farooq. But Ibn Farooq is more stubborn. You don't change it fast, you know, like he tried to cover it up. So he make a poo-poo. People, they start complaining about the stupidity, what he's saying, claiming coming from God. Second day, he says, Allah told me, abrogate it, forget about it, that's it. Allah caused it to forgetting. Allah will give us something better. And to make it even more horrible, he says something better or similar. If Allah, He is going to make a similar verse, why you delete the previous verse if it is similar? Do you see the stupidity here? So it's like, you know, you say to me, you broke my whatever, my camera. I will give you a similar camera. So why you broke my camera then? You break it in the, like you did you meant it to break it. You took it, you smash it by your hand. This wasn't an accident. Why you broke it if you are going to give me the same camera again? So this is a silly Muhammad trying to cover his stupidity and why he cannot make the same verse twice. So he says, if Allah, you know, He abrogate it or cause it to be forgotten, Allah will make something better or similar. Similar, better. And look here at the stupidity again. If Allah can make Quran better than the Quran, that means we have two Allah. Do you see it? Somebody asking me about halal choice. Don't you see we have a topic? You are worried about halal. Any Christian, he eat halal food, he is breaking the command of the God of the Old Testament. Because halal food is a food which is slaughtered or made in the name of a pagan God. His name is Allah. So Christians and Jews, they cannot eat halal food. This is a pagan God food. Did I answer you? I will never buy anything. I went to many places where all things says halal when I was in Islamic countries, and I never buy it. I don't buy it. I will never eat it. But don't change my question, otherwise I will block you. We have a topic. Don't be like a kid. So look, when Allah, He said, we substitute something better. That can be true if the author is a human being and now he is going to improve his writing because maybe he went to classroom, now he improved his English or his Arabic. But God making better Quran from the Quran written by the same God, how that can be? Do you understand the point? This word alone destroy Muhammad again. Every word in this sentence here, in those phrases, is a garbage. Because what kind of God He will write a better? Better mean better. You know what better mean? If I say, I am going to write a better book, that's mean I am agreeing that I can do better, and the one I did, it was worse. Is that correct? So when Allah is going to make a better book, that means the Quran is not a better book. Allah will make better. And that means Allah is not perfect. Because how a writing of Allah can be better than other writing of Allah? I mean, who is a